Welcome, Infinite Creator. Welcome to this guided activation into embodied oneness. Activation of your full frequency. Do not listen to this while you are driving or doing anything physically taxing. Begin by taking a deep breath in through the nose, pulling from deep in the belly, and breathing out through the mouth, letting the belly deflate. Continue breathing in and out, letting the flow be seamless between the in-breath, the out-breath, and back to the in-breath again. Breathe yourself into presence, not to relax, not to calm down, but to arrive into the truth of who you are. Let the breath drop deep into the belly, not through effort, just flow. As you let the noise of the mind, the sensation of the body, simply relax into the background. Now you're able to listen closely. There is no high vibration. There is no low vibration. There is one. One vibration, one field, one consciousness. One frequency expressing itself as everything. What you have been taught, that some states are higher, that some states are lower, was never truth. Those are false dichotomies and mental constructs. Built from our own need to make sense of a world that has an architecture of linearity and cause and effect, which to our infinite soul being and oneness consciousness are a fiction. The idea that there's a good vibration or bad vibration. Training wheels. Spiritual kindergarten. A useful lie. Until it wasn't. Until you began to question it. Because the moment you begin judging yourself on a scale of consciousness, high, low, good, bad, light or dark, aligned or unaligned, you've already stepped out of self-mastery and into self-surveillance. You stop being the player of the game and you start grading the character, measuring progress in terms of wins or losses, success and failure. More false dichotomy. More spiritual kindergarten. Breathe and pause and simply say to yourself, look what I created. I forgive myself completely. Now imagine this. There are two versions of you. One who believes life is working only when they feel expansive, joyful, elevated, light. And another, raw, messy, emotional, human. One who believes they've fallen, failed, or dropped into a low vibration. Notice how exhausting this split is. Notice how much energy it takes to constantly monitor, manage, correct, and try to fix yourself. Breathe. Let the body respond to this from this place of presence as you breathe into the belly deeply and breathe out through the mouth. Let this level of presence simply dissolve this illusion. This illusion cannot survive in this much light. When you are present in the full frequency of all the light that you are, there is no spectrum, no gradient, no hierarchy, no pedestal to place one higher vibration over a lower one. There is simply the presence of all that which you are, descending in this now moment into your human. There is no better or worse arrangement of consciousness. There is one vibration expressing itself through infinite fractal rearrangements. You are not a fragment or a fractal of this one trying to rise. You are the field. You are the one. You are infinite intelligence, God, source. It is all the same vibration, temporarily rearranged as a human experience. Breathe into presence. Remember this truth deep in the belly. Tap into it. Let the sensation remind you. Let this feeling of truth be remembered. The longer you hold this truth in the breath, in the presence, and remember it deep in your belly, the more you expand your consciousness in the direction of that truth. What you call my vibration is not something you improve or raise or optimize. It is simply the pattern you're currently wearing, the state you're temporarily occupying. Patterns are allowed to change without meaning anything has gone wrong or that even anything is going right. The God frequency, the full frequency of consciousness, does not fluctuate. It does not judge. It does not test. It does not reward or punish. It does not keep score. It simply is. And so are you. You are that. The only thing that ever shifts is your alignment with this truth. The only thing that ever shifts is your doubt of this truth. And doubt delays. Doubt divides the field within yourself. Knowing this truth, as you continue to breathe in through the nose, deeply into the belly, and out through the mouth. You are embodied in this alignment. There is no effort here, no striving. Only alignment as remembering. When you doubt who you are, you divide this field within yourself. You experience double-mindedness, disorientation, disillusionment, And that division delays what is already yours, what is already here. This doubt does not prove unworthiness. It's not evidence that you're unsafe in this frequency. It's because you're pretending to be smaller than you are. Breathe. Breathe into presence. And now feel this. There is nothing to fix, nothing to elevate, nothing to escape. There is only surrender back into wholeness. Surrender. Surrender is not giving up control. Surrender is realizing there is nothing to control. Surrender is realizing that when you remember the truth of your full frequency, you as the one, undivided within, knowing your alignment to this within, that you never lost this power. It was just buried. This surrender, this letting go and letting your body register this truth, it's not a concept. It's not a premise. It is the baseline of your identity. The factory setting that you came into this human experience with, undivided at the outset, undistorted, perfect, pristine. Who you were before you learned to ask, is it safe to be me? Is it safe to be me wanting or even receiving what I desire? The you before you learn to ask if you deserve what you desire. You're not visiting your full frequency here. You are remembering, I am that. You're not rising into it. You're relaxing into it. Because it's home, always has been. And from this place, there is no urgency, no spiritual performance, no fear of falling out of alignment. there is only presence, only coherence, only the pure, pristine resonance and quiet authority of being fully yourself. Let this be your new identity. There is no need to go back to who you thought you needed to be. Wearing a mask, performing a life, instead of being fully present to it. You are not someone trying to hold a frequency or stabilize a high vibration, a happy emotion. You are consciousness, trusting itself completely to feel, to know life, to live life in your truth, in your full frequency. Breathe in and out. Place your hand on your heart and another hand on the belly. And say that with remembrance and awe. I am that. I am embodying my truth. And there's no need